Let me allow him to introduce himself. Karibu sana.
Yo, hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, first say your name before I get to the song.
All right, so I call myself Omwami Don. But them ladies, they were like, nah, let's call you Daddy Don. And then the fellas out there, they were like, nah, let us call you Don Gaddy. So I go by the name Omwami Don, a.k.a. Daddy Don.
Omwami is the one Omwami I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also Don Gaddy, and also, you know what time it is, so it's prime time for you all.
Daddy Don.
Yeah.
Daddy Don, the
Don Gaddy.
Don Gaddy.
Yeah.
So, let's just start from the song tumetoka kuona tu saizi.
Yeah.
Umesema inaitwaje?
Inaitwa Ejes Perfecto.
What is it talking about? Because I don't even want to attempt to repeat what you've said.
Yeah.
I am going to embarrass myself.
Okay, so it is my latest song, and it may lift from Spanish, which translates to "You are perfect." Yeah. Eres perfecto. Yeah.
Mapenzi jamani.
Kidogo tu, poquito, un poquito.
Unajua niko tempted kukuuliza hiyo swali ya unatoka hiyo side nafikiria unatoka.
Mimi nimetoka hii Nairobi tu.
Karibu sana Don.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We're so glad to have you. So did you start music?
I started music way back when I was in primary school. I started doing raps here and there in the streets and all that. And then I grew up from that into now going to the studio. Did my first song in 2010, I guess, when I was in Form 1 or thereabouts. Then I picked it up from there when I finished my Form 4. Is when now I started releasing videos and stuff like that. So I started it when I was a young boy, really, to say the least.
Why music?
Music.
You have an amazing voice. You have an amazing. You look fine. I don't know. Sisemi musicians hawafai kukoa wanakaa vizuri by the way. But I'm just wondering, why music?
Music is what gets me. Music is what I get high off. Yeah. So music is my drug. I have to do it.
What genre of music do you do?
I will not put myself in a corner. I'll just call myself as an artist. I have done a lot of genres. Talk about gengeton, talk about R&B. I don't know, you could call this latest song of mine R&B. I've done dancehall, I've done reggaeton, I've done hip-hop. So I call myself an artist. I'm an all-round artist. Let me say music artist, because artist is even somebody who draws is an artist. Yeah. But I just call myself a music artist. I do any genre that comes.
So what do you sing about? What messages surround your music?
So mostly I sing, I'm influenced by things around me. It can be something that has happened to me or something that has happened to somebody else, or just I'm just doing social commentaries. Mostly that's what I get my reference from. So I'm just doing something in the course of my day, and then an idea sparks in me, and I start writing something pertaining to that.
So how many songs do you have?
Released projects so far 10, and released maybe 100. Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
I'm still working on things. Maybe I'm pivoting on the right time for me to do things, because it takes time. It takes time to do things, and I don't like rushing. Like, for example, this song of mine, this Eres Perfecto, I recorded it in 2020, before COVID. Yes, and you can see that I just released it February this year, 9th of February. So it takes time. So I have all this catalog of projects that I've just stored them somewhere, that when I see is the right time for me to release, I'll jump on them and then dish them out.
So amongst the 10 songs, which is your favorite? I know that's one question artists don't like.
So if you ask any parent, they might say, they might not be willing to say, this is my favorite child, but mostly the parents usually prefer love more their first kids and their last born kids, right? So for me, I would say my favorite song was it's called Wanyangashina. So I did it back in 2017. That is the first video I did, and my my latest song that I really like is Eres Perfecto, of which I'm trying to share with the people.
So, do you mind singing a part of that song?
Which one? Res Perfecto.
I would want both. Okay, I've had
You
Res
try saying
Perfecto on air, but then I'm thinking, why not ask you to sing it?
Yes, would you say it?
Please.
Would you say it was the title of the song?
Yeah. Don't put me in that.
So it goes.
So you're going to sing both or one?
Just one, the latest one.
Okay.
So it says, "Girl, you were pretty, girl, you were sensual, ukiwa na mimi, ninakuwa sensual. Such a pretty face, you need a man like me. Taking care of you, making you my wifey. Nikikwita sugar, unanita daddy. Oh, girl." Yeah, that's it.
Akiitwa sugar, anaitwa daddy.
Yeah.
Mapenzi kunje na noga, nakuuliza wacheni ulize mko na watu. Niko nauliza tu, nafanya tukuuliza kama mko a single as a Christmas tree, ama hizo wimbo zinawapata wapi? #Y254. So let me ask you.
Yeah.
What lessons have you picked along the way in your musical journey?
One of the lessons is stop the excuses and just work. Yeah, stop the excuses. If people support you or not, you'll just pick people up along the way, because you have to show capacity. People just can't show support to something that is not there. Just because I know you, because you're my friend or my brother, so whatever you're doing, regardless of if you're putting in work or not, I should just support you. Though I ran into I'm not sure of the person who said it, but it was just a quote from the music industry, and then they were like, you should take your friends and family also as consumers of your art. So it's just not automatic that because I'm an artist, I expect everybody else in my family to support me. I have to show effort. Yeah. So I've learned that the hard way, and people are supporting me nowadays. Yeah.
Amazing. What do you wish they'd had told you when you started?
I wish I would have known whatever I've just said
right now.
Way back, because back then I used to huddle myself in a corner thinking about why people not supporting me, why am I getting 1 view, 2 views, 1 like and stuff like that. Now my latest song is going to 50,000 views in 2 months, something I've never gotten even close to. Yeah, so just have to put in work, and it's just all about, you have to pivot. Insanity is doing the same things over and over again. So I've learned that over time, and whatever I did when I released before this song, it was Kaba or something like that, or Bedsitter. Whatever I did then, I'm not doing it now. I re-strategize altogether. Yeah. And also the aspect of accepting correction or positive criticism, not just people just say, this thing is trash, and you pick that up. No, you have to ask them now, you're saying it's trash, what should I change about it? If somebody just telling you your stuff is trash, okay, you'd be okay to label them a hater, because that is just negative criticism. Exactly. Tell me this is what it is, do this, and stuff like that. So those are the lessons I've learned my journey in the music industry.
What has been your highest point in music career?
My highest point in music right now is the numbers I've wrecked with my latest song, and people are loving it. People are calling me every day, telling me, I've seen your music, I've heard your music somewhere. So it's a plus. It's a new high for me. Yeah.
So when there's a high, there's a low. So what has been the lowest?
Because I think I've just started out. I would not say I've seen a lot, of experienced a lot. I'll just say that I'm still in the journey of experiencing things. I'll not say I've already experienced a low, because a low would be crazy, and I've not done that yet. So I'll just say I'm on the right track. People are supporting me, and I like it here.
What has been some of the challenges you've encountered?
Some of the one of the biggest challenges is when you're, I would say what? One of the challenges. Wow. When it comes to anything a human being is doing, there has to be these ups and downs.
Yeah, of course. So, what are some of the hurdles you've faced producing music, working with producers, managers, putting your music out there? What has been some of the...
I think one of the biggest challenges is me trying to be the everywhere. Like I'm an artist, but I still have to supervise every other person who I have called them to my fold to assist me to do something. Like maybe you're doing a video and then people are failing you or stuff like that. They don't want to show up, or maybe there's just things that happen when you're doing all these projects, and you have to have your eyes everywhere for you to make sure that things work. So that's quite a challenge. Yeah.
So how do you deal with pressure to become from friends, family, loved ones?
I do a lot of meditation and just chilling by myself and thinking about what should I do if this strategy didn't work. What else can I do? Yeah. So always having a plan A to around F or whatever. Yeah. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
So I know you've released nifundishe tu hiyo jina niseme sasa. Juu sita avoid forever.
So you can say Eres. Perfecto. So for Eres, you say, so you put a KH, like khaki pants, yeah. So Eres. Perfecto. Yeah.
Insirudi tena, nimesharudia.
Yeah.
So I know you released that song very recently, and I know you have like 100 projects that have not been released.
Yeah.
What should we expect?
I was on a hiatus since I released my last projects, Kaba or Rumeshindo. I think it's Rumeshindo. I did a certain song, Rumeshindo. So I was on a hiatus. And then my support system were like, no, did you like give up on this music thing? But then I was still amassing resources and trying to network so that when I release a project, I don't get 100 views like I used to get. So that's what I was doing for the past year or something like that. So what I'm promising my support system is that for the better part of this year, moving forward, I'm gonna chant tunes every other day, just to for people to enjoy and for people to interact with more with my stuff, so that I gain more support system and also retain my existing supporting system. So I'm not gonna go on a break anymore. I'm just gonna be pushing time and again.
Amazing,
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm being told time is not on our side, but as we land this ship, rather land this plane, any collabos?
Yeah. So they're on the way. Yeah. So far I've done a few. At our we have a label called On Rec Music. So you've done a few collabos with established names, even the legends. I have a song with the legend, yeah, who was back in the days, and he's still doing things right now. So we are coming back with big things this year.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Sasa natafuta tumalizie wapi. Time goes really fast when you're having a good time, and I sure I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
So I want you to talk to an artist, to talk to a young man, a young woman watching you this morning, and they just want a word of encouragement using that camera.
Yo, what's up? What's going on? Good morning. Omwami down in the building. Stop sitting around and do something. Whatever you do is what somebody else who would like to support you will see, and then they'll be like, this person is putting in work. So what about I take them a step further? So instead of you laxing around, get off that sofa and go out and do something. That's what it is.
You want to tell us where we can find your music on social media?
Guess what? There's only one Omwami Don in the whole universe. So on every social media, on every music streaming site, Omwami Don. You know what time it is.
Any shout-outs, greetings?
I want to shout out everybody watching this, my support system. Yeah. I love you all.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Sasa si umalize tena utuimbie wimbo.
All right. Girl, you were pretty. Girl, you were essential. Ukiwa na mimi, ninakuwa essential. Such a pretty face, you need a man like me. Taking care of you, making you my wifey. Nikikuita sugar, unanita daddy. Oh, girl.
Naona ni kama ndabaki hapa nikiimbiwa. Guys, you're not ready. Akidon, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Merci
Personally,
beaucoup.
I'm grateful for your time.
Thank you.
Asante sana. So that was Omwami Don. Now ambieni uku yeah, we shall revisit next week on Thursday. But from us today, we want to say thank you so much for being with us, for staying with us from 7 a.m. to 10 in the a.m. We are very glad. May God bless you. My name is Grace Maingi. Kesho ni Social Friday. Sisi tupatane next week, same time, same everything. Have an amazing day.
You are the one and only one that do me right, girl. I swear you're an angel. God show me like, yeah. I've been just in your ass for a long time. Now that I got you, I wanna have fun. Let me take you from Kenya to Ireland.